You guys, I literally was like, I have to film today. I wasn't planning on filming today, but the lighting was so perfect outside, and as soon as I turn on my camera, the sun's come out like full force. It's fine. I don't even care. It's like coming in and out of the clouds, but this camera's auto, I don't know, brightness is really decent. Bit of a late start to my day today because Porter slept in a little bit and so did we, because Louis was up like every hour wanting us to carry him up and down the stairs all night, and I was so tired. I'm probably gonna have to put down my blind in a second. Today I want to do just an old-fashioned get ready with me because the other night used this palette. I had friends coming over and I just did a really simple matte look with these colors. This is the After Hours palette from Colourpop. It's kind of like cooler tones, you know, mauvey purple. Do you say mauve or mauve? Yes, I'm literally asking with my eyes shut right now. Don't worry, I'm going to sort this out before we start doing our makeup. Grayish, brownish, you know, cool tones. Beautiful palette, and I did my makeup the other day and loved it, so I want to kind of recreate it for you guys today and just play around with some stuff. Hold on one second. This is just not going to work. Oh my god, I can see again. I've even got silver earrings on. That's how you know I'm serious about this cool tone look, okay? We're still gonna do bronzer and stuff. I'm gonna show you how I like to wear cool tones. I'm just letting my hair air dry, by the way. That's why it looks hectic. I just, honestly, I cannot be bothered with my hair lately. It's the last thing I want to do. So it is what it is. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm supposed to style my hair when it's got this wavy texture. If anyone has any product recommendations for this situation, please, please, please let me know, especially if it's gonna let me just put it in my hair, scrunch it or whatever, and then go about my day. Like if I don't have to dry it and style it, I will be one happy person. Because the main problem is when I leave my hair like this, it just goes so knotty and out of control, and then it just pisses me off because I hate having knots in my hair. I've even got little grey hair clips. What the heck is on my top? I'm gonna start with a little bit of eye cream. I do have some serum on my skin right now, a little bit of moisturizer. You know, had a shower clearly, hence the hair. This is a nice eye cream because it's got that like rollerball, my favorite type. Honestly, I feel like giving my face a little bit of a massage because I feel so puffy. It feels so good on my like tight muscles in my jaw. My skin's still breaking out heaps. It feels so good. Alright, I'm gonna be all red now. It's just one of those nights where I just feel not very rested, but I just really feel like filming. More of my stuff came from my color series too, so my next one is gonna be so fun. I'm gonna do a colorful one next, and then I'm gonna do like a boring, you know, not actually boring, you know how I did rose gold last time? I'll do another like metal of some kind, silver or gold or something, or white or nude, and then I've got a couple more colors ready to go because I just shopped for all three colors at the same time. I shopped for green, yellow and blue, so they're all gonna be upcoming in the next few months or couple months. This is the serum I use, by the way. I love this serum so much. I need to buy another one. I'm gonna use shade 3 of this today. Nicely moisturized. Now I've got like 2 different serums and a moisturizer on. You know, I didn't apply them all at once, but since this morning when I woke up, and this will give a little bit more moisture, bit of glow. And then I'm going to use my Tear Tear foundation. I also bought a new Tear Tear foundation. It's one in orange packaging, I think, because I thought I'd do like a first impression on it. But lots of stuff there. I'm real excited. What the heck? Sorry, one of my hairs just like flew onto my brush. I've got some stuff I'm really excited to film, so that's exciting for me at least. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. And of course, as always, if there's anything in particular you want to see me reviewing, try out, whatever, please let me know, because I do try to, you know, fulfill my requests. I often am checking my DMs and stuff just to make sure that I'm filming stuff you guys want to see as well. I swear people think I won't. People think I won't listen to the requests. Like even if just one person wants something, a lot of the time I will try to like fit it into my content somewhere for you guys. I love this product so freaking much. Wow. I think today I've got like a little bit of a gradual tanner on today. I might be shade 21. Another video I want to try is doing my full face with no foundation, because I see people doing it and it looks so nice. Like you still use concealer, cream blush, cream bronzer and all that, so it still looks more or less like a full face of makeup, but it looks really fresh and I want to give it a go. But maybe when my skin clears up a little bit more, otherwise I'll practically be putting concealer all over my face anyway, but I'll add that to the list. Who are your favorite like makeup TikTokers to watch, by the way? I want to find some new people because I'm not on makeup TikTok hard out. Like I get the odd video, but most of my feed at the moment seems to be like music, meme content, weird dances, and I don't even know, mukbangers. Just patting a light amount of that in, but it's really good coverage, so it looks like I've put on heaps, but that was really not that much at all. The foundation I wore when I wore this type of look the other day, I'm not copying the exact look. I mean, I haven't even shown you guys the look. Anyways, I used this foundation the other night and it looked so nice. I've used my MCO Beauty cream bronzer like every day lately, so I'm going to switch it up today for this video. And I'm going to use my Revolution one, which is basically the... Oop, it's making scary noises. It's basically the exact same, but it's a nice like warm kind of tone, which will help to frame my face nicely because I do love warmth when I'm doing something cooler on the eyes, if that makes sense. I'm going to mix in a little bit of the Halo Glow contour color from E.L.F. It's a little bit darker. This looks scary right now, right? Hello. I'm going to use a tapered fiber brush to really just blend it nice and softly. And you can see I'm doing this before my concealer today so that I can hopefully use a little bit less concealer. I just feel like I use less when I do it this order. Giving it a rough blend first and then we'll go back in. This process as well, letting it just kind of sit for a second, means that it won't just keep spreading and spreading. It'll kind of stay where I put it. I can't take myself seriously. Let's blend. Next up, we're going to do concealer. You can see how pretty this looks. So like the actual colours, like so warm and so beautiful. I already feel like I probably wouldn't want to go out of the house like this because my under eyes look like friggin' demon sacks. My actual like the glow N4 from Natasha Denona. Taking a few little bits of that, I'm just going to go around the breakout areas and just also just to add a little bit more coverage in between where we like kind of contour bronzed, and then just a little dot of that. I've got breakouts right here as well. I cannot get enough of this brush for my concealer, the Danessa Myricks Yummy Face 3.0. I'm going to start with the stuff under my eyes because I don't want that to dry too much. Whereas the stuff on my face, if that's a bit dry to blend out, that's fine by me. Under my eyes, I want it to be nice and smooth. This concealer, you can let it sit for a minute though. I'm putting that on like the first half of my eye, leaving the other half a bit more bronzed with that bronzer we put on. I love this concealer endlessly. If you haven't tried it, I don't know what to tell you. I just think it's so good. I've been using it consistently for ages. Blend that out. Take my foundation brush and just smooth out over my cheekbone, between the bronzer and between the concealer. I just love bronze skin so much. It makes me feel good. I've been making a conscious effort to not pick at my skin lately too, because when it got real bad a few weeks ago, I was like picking it too, and that was not helping. And I mean, it's not exactly helping by not picking it either, but at least I don't have like wounds on my face, you know? I love how like when I was, what, 12, my parents were like, don't worry Shannon, when you grow up you won't get pimples anymore. Lies. Okay, I'm gonna set my under eye first with a little bit of powder just so that it doesn't go gross. I'm gonna use Rosita today. You know why? Because it's the first one I grabbed. I just tipped that all over my freaking desk. Like, I'm not joking. I just tipped out like half of the freaking powder. It's like all over everything. Look at this. Alright, I just set it with a brush a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with a puff and just deposit some extra powder there to bake a little bit. Am I using powder that I dropped on my desk? I cannot confirm nor deny. And of course we will brighten and powder more later, but that'll do for now. I'm just sitting like over those breakouts, so hopefully the concealer doesn't like move around too much off of them. God, look how like that looks funny because you can see the edge of the shine in the matte. Anyway, I'm happy to begin my eye makeup now. I should probably just do my brows quickly. I'm just going to do very simple brows. All right, a little bit of my MCO Beauty brow thing. See, I feel like the sun's like gone now. Let me put my blind up. Famous last words. I love it, love this pencil so much. I've raved about it before, but it's just the perfect color for me. So I can literally just like smash it on in such a hurry and it just always looks good. It doesn't look super artificial. I'm not doing too much. I don't want super like filled in brows really. I just want like even brows, you know? I actually need to tint my brows, like they're looking very grey. Then I've been loving this again lately. I don't know, do they still sell it? The Bombbrows Full and Fluffy in light brown. It's got little fibres in it. Oh, dropped it. I'm really clumsy today, what's going on? It's probably because I'm tired. Just adding in a bit of colour with that. Sometimes I use the medium or dark brown. I forget what colour it is. If I want just more like definition. Might add some in a bit, we'll see. And then I'm going to use this, the Brow Laminate Sculpting Set, and it's a big white clear wax, which logically you'd be like, why are you applying that after everything else? But it just works, okay? I put in a bit all through the whole brow. And then I very carefully just press my brows down. And I don't have a lot of powder on, so if my brows smudge a little bit, it's okay because we can like clean them up. I'm trying to do a slightly like not skinny brow, but a little bit skinnier. So I haven't fluffed the like tail of my brow up as much as normal. I've kind of like squished them together so they're a bit thin. And then later on I can touch up the brows a little bit if we need to like fill them in a bit more. Oh, the sun's coming out. Put the blind back down. Let's go into the eyeshadow palette. So this is what the front looks like. I already showed you the inside. I'm starting with Glamorous. Oh my god, I'm trying to look in my viewfinder and it's backwards. Woo! It's like a pinky, dusty, mauvey vibe. Putting that straight into the first half almost, or just over half of my crease, like this. Just as a transition. Quite close to the brow bone. Same thing on the other eye. And this is a tulip crease brush. I love this. I've been using it a lot lately again. And then I'm using this color here, which has ever so slightly a little bit more, it's more neutral. It's not warm, but you know. Outer corner, outer crease. I know it looks crazy right now, but I'm just gonna keep patting it out. These eyeshadows are super pigmented in this particular palette. I mean, I often like ColourPop eyeshadows, but this palette itself is very pigmented. And I like this palette a lot because I feel like the colors are actually quite different to a lot of other, you know, palettes I have. Right, I'm going to go back in with that first color we used and I'm going to blend now. Like just blend all the edges. I'm literally going like all the way over the top of all of the colors, just blending the living crap out of it. I don't even care, just all over. The purpose of this look is to be quite blended and soft and like all the colors kind of merge into one by the end. Going with this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, mixed together all over the lid. Now I'm going to go in with that stepping out color, which is like a little bit darker than the color we used first. Blending the crease. I'm basically doing a very long-winded blend. You could honestly just slap all the colours on and blend them if you wanted to, but I'm just doing it this way because it's what I did last time and it worked out. Making a little bit underneath. And also what we do is we take a little bit of bronzer later into the crease as well to warm it up around the edges. So the look is still very cool tone, but it just brings it together with the rest of the face. I'll show you. Now I'm going to go into just this one, which is a little bit darker. Outer corner, lash line, lid. Taking this color here, which is kind of like a pale yellowy color, but it's not super warm. It's very much just like a, you know, bone color. I thought that I kept this whole look very matte when I wore it the other day, but I actually had this on the inner corner and it looked bomb, so surely we do that as well. Wetting a little pencil brush. This one is from What's Up Beauty and this color is called Let's Party and it is a basically translucent kind of based glitter eyeshadow and it's gold, champagne and pink. It's got like those cooler tones to it, but it's not, you know, it will still go with all the bronzer that we've got on. It ties it all together. I will never let go of a bright inner corner. I don't care if they're not on trend, like I will never stop. I don't do them every day, but like I just think it brings every makeup look together, every single one. Right, then what I did is I used this shade called Whiskey. So this is like a deep neutral charcoal brown type of vibe color. And I used that for my eyeliner and then I put a little bit of black into it too. So I need my winged liner brush going into Whiskey. I'm going to try and keep it quite flat. And very, very soft. I want it to be very blended. We're going for like sultry vibes. I'm also putting it right on that inner part of my eye just here to define just there. Because my eye's kind of shut just there, like the eye shape I have. And it just helps to open them up a little bit. Even though it's a dark color, it just like rounds out the shape or something, I don't know. Now that that's the like basic shape and like the kind of blendedness that I want, I'm gonna go in and mix that color with the black color from the palette, just a little bit, and I'm gonna press that right into the base next to my lashes and then the bottom of the wing. Kind of want to try it with like darker eyeliner instead of my normal nude eyeliner, but I'm really scared. I might just take some brown. Is it gonna be too warm? I think it'll look good though. This is from Hy-Glam. I'm gonna put that in my tight line, and I'm assuming it's gonna move to my waterline as well, so we can kind of see how it looks. And I didn't wear falsies with this the other night because my natural lashes are like banging right now, but because it's YouTube, I'll probably put on some falsies too. We'll see how it looks. I feel like my eyes are too small to wear like dark waterline liner. What if I just go halfway? Is that weird? I think it probably is weird. I'm going to stop it there, and if the rest transfers down then so be it, but that kind of shape's quite nice with just like the outer bit, don't you reckon? Like to the pupil. And then the inside's kind of naturally filling in. Maybe the rest is going to fill in soon. I don't know. Let's just see what it looks like in a few minutes. We're just experimenting right now. Obviously we're still going to add more cool tones to the face, blush, lips. It'll make it pop a bit more because this is quite subtle alone, isn't it? It's like cool tone, but it's like, you know, passable, like not too full on, which for me is good. I love warmth a lot of the time, but I just feel like cool tones are sexy, and I don't think I'm sexy. I'm like the furthest thing away from sexy that there possibly ever could be. I don't have a sexy strand of hair. I can be pretty, I can be cutesy, I can be funny. Sexy, not in my DNA. However, I just think cool tones are the closest we can get for me, okay? I do want shimmer on my brow bone, but we'll wait for the highlighter. So for blush, I kind of want to use another one of my flower nose ones. If you missed it, I just uploaded a flower nose Cupid, whatever the heck this collection was. Cupid, strawberry Cupid. Amazing collection. Go watch that video, please. Do yourself a favor because holy, one of my favorite collection reviews I've done ever. Here's a peek. Like, are you joking? I think this is the color I'm envisioning in my brain. It's not super cool tone though, but I think I'm going to use this as the base, and then we'll use like a different blush on top of it. This is number 2. Look how cute the packaging is. I'll link it below with a little discount code. It's quite baby pink, which I think is perfect for cool tone makeup. Baby pink and cool tone makeup just go hand in hand. Pressing this in, blending it. Purposefully doing this obviously before powder, but also before we brighten under the eye, so I can kind of blend this edge. Is this color cool tone? I don't even know, but I feel like it works. The blind's being opened again because the sun is nowhere to be seen. I need to do my lashes and stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, there she is. I'm just gonna do a little bit more blush because I'm addicted to these. I honestly really want to try these on the lips too. I might try it on the lips later. We'll see. We'll see if it works or not. Oh, this brush works really well to blend them too. I want it to be a little bit intense since, you know, it will fade a bit when we put on the rest of our powders and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. And I think I will do some falsies today, maybe just some outer corner ones. I'm using the XO Beauty mascara. If you haven't tried this out yet, please do. I'll link it below. It's actually just so good. I'm kind of just focusing on the middle and inner lashes mostly since I'm gonna put on falsies on the outer corners. I do personally think that this look just looks so nice with natural lashes though. I don't know, there's something about it that looks just so like good. I'm tempted to just not wear falsies now, but I saw someone in the reviews on XO Beauty saying this is hard to remove, but it's really, really not. All you need to do is take a cloth or get in the shower and just let the steam, you know, surround you. But basically you want to like warm up the product. So take a warm cloth, warm water on it, hold it on your eye for like 20 seconds or something, and they'll literally glide off. There's no tugging needed. So if you're tugging it, just warm it up. I personally usually just hop in the shower. I'll like double cleanse my skin, but I won't like rub my eye makeup or eye area with the cleanser straight away. Then by the time I've like rinsed off my foundation, the mascara will just slide off in the shower. They said they loved it apart from that, so hopefully that helps. Oh my gosh, mine really is running out. I need a new one. Look how insane my lashes are though. Look at that side on. Oh my god. If I look up, they're like everywhere. Alright, my camera just died now. It's one thing after another. Alright, we're gonna do lashes. I was just reading some like, because I just put up some stories while I was waiting. And I I can't even make this up. There was this girl, and like I'd never seen her request before because I get a lot of DMs and stuff, so I don't always see every message. And I like scroll back and it starts off with her being really nice. A picture of us at one of my meetups. Like we literally met each other. These are the natural lashes, by the way. It's like a little story time thing. I'm just gonna do the iris. I might just like cut the ends off them and just put them on the outer corner. Then goes on to her like saying, hold on, let me actually read them out to you. You need to stop worrying about others say, just do you, like love heart, when I posted like a hate comment one time. This wasn't that long ago. This was like a couple months ago. The meetup though was years ago. And then she was saying, oh, like nice rainbow, to a picture of like a rainbow. Like, this is seriously unhinged behavior, by the way. It's funny to me, but it's probably not funny. Do you know what I mean? But I find it funny. Then I said something about like, oh, editing a new video for you. This was like the other day. She said, oh, look, no one cares. It's kind of iconic. And then she said, when I uploaded my video, you're way past your social media expire date. That's coming from Watcher Day 1. Then she said, I think you're in love with yourself. Till a different story, a different day. And then she replied on a different day, there's children using social media, don't swear. How's that my responsibility? And then she said, white pig, to a different story.
Please reshow your art. It doesn't look...
I hope this person's okay. Hurt people hurt people. I'll say that till the day I die. It's not okay to like send those types of messages to people, full stop. At this point, she should probably not follow me anymore if my content doesn't align with her anymore. It's just really weird. So who knows? Maybe I've said something to upset her. But isn't that just the strangest little thing? Anyway, to be fair, I get a lot of unhinged, you know, comments, a lot. But it was just so funny that it started off with a picture of her at my meetup. It was like my meetup I did at Ashley Ellen Eyelash Extensions years ago. If any of you guys remember going to that one. We did like a little Exo Beauty pop-up shop and it was real fun. Oh my god, I keep dropping this lash. So if you want to know what it's like being on social media as a creator, that basically sums it up. And I'm not saying this for sympathy, because so many of you guys are watching me because you like my content and that's all I could ask for. I've got so many of you guys watching me, chatting with me. I feel like you guys are my friends, you know, like I film these videos and I feel like I'm talking to a friend, and hopefully that feeling is reciprocated. Even though like we don't properly know each other, I actually genuinely care about people, you know, like your guys' comments make my day. I received one the other day and it was so nice. I replied to it on my full face of first impressions video. It was literally the nicest message I've ever freaking received and I literally had tears in my eyes. So at the end of the day, like that's why I do what I do. I do it because number one, I love filming videos. That's why I'm still doing it after all these years. Otherwise, hello, I would have stopped, you know. I do this because I love it. It is a job, but I do it because I love it. Otherwise I go do something else. I do it because I love the people for the most part. It brings me joy, it brings me happiness, and I like to think hopefully I bring other people happiness as well. I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara on top of the lashes as well to make them a bit thicker, match my real lashes. My real lashes look nice and thick, but the lashes look very sparse, do you know what I mean? So we're just gonna do that to blend them a bit better. It's just added a little bit of length. There we go. A little bit more length. Let's fine tune this eye makeup, get rid of this mascara off the bottom, brighten the eyes, powder, etc. And then we've just got to do the lips and maybe a bit more blush and stuff. First, I might try out the lavender color of this powder that I didn't try in my like first impression full face of this collection. So this is the lavender, soft lavender color pressed powder, and these are very brightening. If you couldn't tell just by even looking. This is a little detail face brush. I was going to use a powder puff, but I might just start with this so I can really control where I'm putting it. I'm going to blend it into the top line of where my blush starts. Oh, I feel like I need some setting spray actually. Like my under eyes are a bit dry from all the powder that I've had baking there for way too long. I'm going to use this lavender powder. It's actually such a subtle lavender though, guys. It's not like purple. It's almost like white looking with just that little hint of colour. And I'm going to use that right under the brow bone to really further brighten the arch of my brow. I'm going to set with NC20 Studio Fix powder. Pushing that just kind of all over. I'm avoiding the blush. Then I'm going to go in to the other colour this one, which is called Ivory Beige. The packaging's insane, right? If you haven't seen the other video yet, look at that. Go watch it. If you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I'm gonna take this little brush, R201 from What's Up Beauty, a little tapered one, and I'm gonna use this almost like a finishing powder. I'm going to take a very small amount of Shaaanxo. You know what? Same brush. Just a very small amount. Just making sure that that bronze is set properly. And then, on that brush we used on the eye, I'm taking the tiniest amount, guys. And I'm not applying it above the, you know, I don't want to put it on the brow bone. I just want it actually in the crease, like on top of the other cooler tone colors. And that's just going to add the slightest warmth and just make everything kind of pop, blend, and like go with the bronzer so much better. Now we want blush and highlighter to kind of match with just the overall vibe, and so we can add a little bit of shimmer on the brow bone because I'm obsessed with shimmery brow bones, like totally obsessed. I do like a little pink champagne kind of moment. I might actually. And then for blush, I want to use this again. I used it the other day in my full face of first impressions video. This is Peaceful Pizza from What's Up Beauty. You can see it's got a bit of blue, purpley, bronze, like all sorts of colors, but it's actually just so pretty. I've worn it, I think I wore this with this look the other day because I wore it again since that video, but it is just so pretty and it just gives the most perfect baby pink look. The highlighter I'm going to use, hopefully this looks good. This is the Paradise Lost color for the Little Angel collection. Flower Nose. Look how amazing this is. Like, it's so shiny and cool. I'm going to use it on a teeny tiny little brush. Another little detail face brush. Oh my god, I thought I wasn't filming. Panic attack. Just on that highest point of my cheekbone. Then a tiny bit right here, and then of course the brow bone. One more round of setting mist just to make sure that all of the little glitters are set down. Now for the lips, I need some kind of lip pencil that goes with the eye. Is this going to be too warm? Let me just swatch this color on my lip a little bit. Nah, I'm going to use what I used the other night. I have to go grab it from upstairs though. This is the problem. Let me go get it. BRB. So I used Sublime, which was the perfect color. And I also used one of the new So Juicies, but... oh wait, no, here it is. Oh my god, I thought I misplaced it. So I used Girly Pop the other day. I might try it on. I also kind of want to use that blush though. But anyway, we're going to use Sublime. And this is perfect because it's like that neutral kind of nude. Do you see what I mean? I love this lip pencil. Just gonna outline like that more so, and then I just put on moisturizer and it's made my hands feel weird. So there's the plumping gloss bombs. This one's Girly Pop. I'm just gonna actually put it on and we'll see. It's like shiny and metallic. Look how cool. So that's the one I wore the other night. Like, this is the exact lip combo. And I love it, but I just want to try patting on a little bit of blush. Like I say, I don't really know if this is going to look good, but oh, it's such a pretty color, right? Where's a brush? I don't really want to use my finger. Honestly, I think that's just given the perfect color. A little bit more opacity because the plumping lip balm stuff, gloss balm, like obviously gloss balm, you're not going to get full coverage out of plumping gloss balm. I love the product, but this just adds a little bit more depth, and I love the color on my lips. Holy shite, that is so nice. You guys know I can't go past like a baby pink. I love baby pink. So essentially just mixing it with the other one. Don't know if it's going to be comfortable or wear nicely, but I don't know if this is going to look crap or not, but I'm just going to add like nude to the start of my waterline. I feel like something's missing from my look, but at the same time I'm obsessed. Like, this is about as sexy as I can be, okay? The other night I used this highlighter, whoops, but it was a little bit too colorful, I felt like, with the eye makeup. Like, I think this would be good with if I was doing something super dramatic on the eyes. This is Sweet Tooth from Made by Mitchell. Loved it, but yeah, I just think the champagne kind of like very simple highlighter with this eye makeup, since the eye makeup's like, I feel like you could wear it day or night, don't get me wrong, but it's still very like, Like the idea of it was to be very light. Love this makeup look. What is this hair doing? It's like all curled up. By all means, do this eye look if you don't have the Colourpop palette. But I don't really have a lot of eyeshadows like this in other palettes. I don't feel like. Like I do think that this is a good addition to my makeup collection. And I really love those like kind of reddish tones. I think those are really fun. Hopefully you can still get this palette. I'll link it below. If you can't get it anymore, I will have a look and see if I can find something similar. I also love this glitter. Look at it. It is so cool. That would look so good on the lid or on the inner corner as well, but I just like the kind of all matte look. I think it's very sleek chic. So there we have it. That is Cool Toned Makeup My Way. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. I also am going to do another declutter soon. I know people are asking, so it is going to be coming. I just haven't filmed it yet, but it's on my list of things to film soon. Bye!